garden of sin, and hidden in your hand is a key to the forbidden land. You've been here before, but feel like starting again. This is a rebirth, a regeneration, a throwback. The tale of the lizard, stronger when it grows back. So slice your sword through the light, hold it to last. Cut a hole through the sky, the shadow of the Colossus.
Hey! Hey, what's going on everybody? Mal here. Sorry about that, got a little bit carried away because I was listening to a very good song and a very good pair of Bluetooth speakers. Actually, not a pair, because these babies were what was actually playing. This is the Tribit MaxSound Plus. They were unveiled at CES this year, and I'm super glad they made their way all the way to the studio, because for the money they are unbeatable. Absolute king for Bluetooth speakers, under $200 this year. Now, before we jump into everything else, this is sort of time sensitive, so pause the video, not now, let me finish why you need to pause, then you do it. Go down below in the description, get one of the links, and look for these guys, because they are currently being sold for $47. So yeah, pause the video now, go do that, and then come back, and we'll keep on chatting about them in the rest of the review. I'll wait for you guys, no worries. Go there, and I'll be here. It would be really awkward if you guys were just, standing there, not really doing anything, just looking at me, waiting for you to do something that you're not doing. But you're not going to do that, right? Obviously not, because we're all on the same team. All right, everybody back? Cool. Let's head back into it. $47. Why am I so impressed with the Tribit MaxSound Plus? Basically, because look at it. It's like yay big. It's really small and petite and beautiful and very well constructed. Seems a little bit rubberized, or little rubber feet so that they don't rock away on the table and just fall down to their deaths. It feels super solid. There's metal grill in front, big bass port right in the back. It can connect through auxiliary 3.5 millimeters. It has a micro USB for charging. It lasts for 20 hours worth of playback, and it charges in about like 1.5, 2 hours at most. IPX7 certified. You can even drop it in the pool and go grab it and take it out. It's fine. It's not going to burst in flames, but they're really, really good. Like way back when, in the beginning of the channel, I did a comparison between 3 Bluetooth speakers. The one that stood out the most for me was the UE Mega Boom. These are better, or they at least jump out more than what the UE or any of those others did back when, because for the price they should not sound as good. But before we get into the actual samples, just hear me out. Those Nomos there, the Razer Nomos on my desk, I praised them to no end in my review. I think they are amazing stereo speakers with separation imaging. It's insane what they can do for $100. Razer hit jackpot with those, and I still recommend them like 100%. And these have almost replaced them. Not that I think that these necessarily sound better, or they get louder, or have more features. Well, they do have more features. But it's not that they're necessarily like objectively better than the Nomos. It's just that they sit right there, like if they were like a soundbar or something, and I forget that they are the ones actually playing whatever I'm listening to, because they connect automatically, and I start listening to stuff, and then I realize, it's them playing, not the Nomos, and I still have the Nomos plugged in. What for if I'm not using them, Unless I actually do something or listen to something where I know there was supposed to be more stereo separation, because it has a little tiny bit of stereo separation there coming from the Tribit, but the actual drivers are not far enough apart to make that much of a difference. So yes, that's when I realize I'm not listening to the Nomos. But sometimes you really can't tell them apart. That said, the button you guys saw on the top of it, the X base, It shouldn't even be a button. It should just come on by default, and you shouldn't be able to turn it off, because without it, it lacks low end completely. The sound signature is actually really pleasant. It doesn't distort across all the frequencies you can test. Super low volume, super high volumes, doesn't matter. Mids and highs are like spot on, but there is no low end. But then, when you turn on the X-bass stuff, the back bass port starts kicking out lots of air, and it just grabs you and punches you in the face. It goes from no bass to the correct amount of bass to complement everything else. It's not flat, it's a little bit bassier, but it's a Bluetooth speaker. You're probably going to be using it to fill up a larger room, so that extra little bit of bass is actually appreciated.
Summoned to heaven, platonic love becoming untethered. The way you comfort me when under the weather, and how we cuddle together under your umbrella. You must think I'm such a dumb fella. I'd have done better leaving. Wake the white wolf at the dawn of war. The end of the ages are coming now. It will sting, punishment I bring. Pulling you apart from within. Nothing can grow in the garden of sin. And hidden in your hand is a key to the forbidden land. You've been here before, but feel like starting again. I wonder. The shadow of the Colossus. Get off my back. Get off my back. Get off my back.
And again, you are probably not going to find anything below $100 that's better or even close to equal to what this is capable of delivering. The best Bluetooth speaker I've ever heard from Tribit by a long margin. Definitely the king up to this point. Like 100% worth your money. Tribit struck like gold with this little guy. The MaxSound Plus is awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, so leave any comments or suggestions down below as usual. If you feel like it, like, subscribe, comment, bell, and all that stuff. Thank you a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.